Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video, I'm going to sit back again and just allow whoever is here and would like to come through to bring forward the energy and the information they want me to pass on. So if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I release new videos. All right. Okay, so I'm seeing space right now in space. It's very, very dark. There's a lot of darkness in space, but I'm getting pinpricks of light, the stars shining, energy being focused in through the central sun, coming in and bathing and really like a wave washing over the planet. I'm getting this sense and the feeling that, we've talked about timelines before, and we are anchoring ourselves in the highest timeline. Call it the 5D timeline, New Earth timeline. And we're really being anchored in that right now. Gaia has the support and the frequency to really ground us into that if we allow her to. So we sometimes have a vision of the lower timelines when we look out into reality and things like that. We could see the old timeline, but it's important not to interact or lower your frequency to be a match to that timeline. We want to stay in the highest. As New Earth comes forward, I'm seeing flowers blooming. It's representing the new Earth, and they're orange actually. So being a lot of energy coming in on the lower three chakras, again, representative of anchoring us into Gaia, into the new Earth, so that these frequencies, these light codes can integrate and come forward. But when we anchor there, we have the ability to see below. Okay, so it's not so much we're walking in two different timelines anymore. We are anchoring into a 5D timeline, yet we still have the ability to see the lower timelines. Now, they're sending me a vision, and I'm kind of resisting it a little bit because I know I talk about timelines coming together. It's almost like zipping, timelines collapsing. It's almost like zipping up, and they're showing me at this point an unzipping, but they represent this vision represents the splitting off of the old and the new. Okay, so we want to look at it in this particular reference in that way. So the more we anchor into the third or into the fifth dimensional timeline, the third dimensional timeline or the fourth dimensional timeline is going to appear to be farther away as that kind of separates out. From an integrative perspective, they're collapsing and coming together. We are the highest timeline and we are seeing below. But when we're looking out into reality, it's almost as if they're separating. So that's the vision, that the information they want me to get across. So stay anchored in that 5D timeline as it pulls away, and just view the dense energy and everything that is falling away at this point in time. So much is falling away. I'm getting the sense that the universe, when we look out at the sky, it's different, very different than it was before. There's energy there within those in between the space between the stars. You guys are going to perceive energy. Okay, you're going to start to do that. So what we saw before, as I had indicated earlier, as black's just empty space, is teeming with energy. So keep that in mind when you look out. There's just energy everywhere, and we're going to start to be able to perceive that more. Again, I'm seeing craft everywhere moving in and out. They're at frequencies just above where Gaia is right now. So as we continue to rise in frequency, as we ground into the planet, we are eventually going to be moving up into those frequencies that they are at. They're going to start to appear more and more, become more a part of our reality. So we may be seeing them etherically. They're going to start to appear more solid to us as we continue to rise up, because we are going to be moving into a frequency where they appear more solid. Okay, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're not interested in coming down and lowering their frequency to meet us. Sometimes they do that on occasion to get our attention, but at this point where we are in our growth, we trust and we know that they are there, and we are rising up into their frequency. So that's very exciting. We're just so an apple falling from a tree. Okay, just gravity, kaboom. We are being directed to really focus on these lower chakras and connect the solar plexus with the heart. Get all that energy flowing, anchor in, feel that gravity. That gravity really represents our consciousness. And the more awareness we bring into our body, the more gravity we bring in. We bring in just a stronger gravity. Our heart space, that singularity there becomes more powerful. And as we anchor in, it pulls us out of being reactive. It pulls us away from the dense energy so that we could get a clearer picture of it and feel it and bring it all into the mix. So letting go, if we're hanging from a tree per se, like an apple, we want to let go and just allow ourselves to come and fall in and fall back and trust the process. Okay. So we know when we let go, we're safe. We're safe. We're going to be okay. We're going to land, and we're going to be pulled into that higher frequency energy, that consciousness, because it's that very consciousness that's creating that gravity that is pulling us inward. Okay. So trust that process. As we go down deeper and ground deeper, it allows more of that high frequency energy to come. So that's what we want to do right now. That's pretty much all I've got there. I'm just seeing flowers blooming like crazy now, all sorts of pinks and violets and oranges, yellows, reds, green, just everything blooming right now very rapidly. And it's key that we trust the process and let it happen. Okay. And sit with your emotions. You're going to find that if you are present with your emotions, you're going to be able to get present with them more quickly. You're not going to get into that reactive mode. You're going to get present. You're going to anchor in. You're going to radiate your light, and you're going to be able to hold that much more easily because you're trusting in that presence, that consciousness, that gravity that is you. So that's the main message that they're bringing forward now. So we just have to trust this process. Hope this video resonated with you guys. Give it a thumbs up if it did. Leave a comment below. Love to hear from you. Subscribe if you have not already. And if you know anybody that can benefit from this, you think can benefit from this, please share it. I would greatly appreciate it. So until next time, guys, love and light.